snap downs. So a snap down is essentially when you're dragging a person's or snapping their head down to the floor. Self-defense, think of slamming their head into the floor. Sparring, maybe not so aggressively. Now, essentially what that looks like is you've got your hand now behind their head. Now, this opportunity actually comes quite a lot in Chi Sao because you'll come through to strike, right? And because you're not actually going to hit them, your hand lands here, you have an opportunity now to use a snap down. Now, the mechanics of the snap down is essentially like this part of the form. You're bringing the hand back, the elbow's dropping down and coming backwards, but you're using a Fuk Sao style shape. So, as my elbow drops down to the floor, I don't do it from his neck and holding to his neck. I don't pull here. What you do is that as you come through, you capture to the top part of the head, the end part of the lever, and you snap the head downward to the floor. You know, they may not fall straight to the floor like that. They might, if you're lucky. Great, then you can just kick him in the head. Once again, self-defense. Or it might just jolt them a little bit. So be a bit more robust, be strong, yeah? Yeah, you'll get a little bit of a jolt here. Now this is already enough for you to start taking advantage of that, right? But from the snap down, your ultimate objective is to try to pull them right down to the floor, yeah? You might be able to slam the head down to the floor, you might not. But for training purposes, start off slow and practice. Now the way you can practice is from your Luk Sao. You roll, Carlson from top Bong Sao will come through, or I'll do it first, from top Bong Sao, I'll come through with like a strike. Now this has given me a perfect opportunity. This could have been a hit punch to the throat, or this way as a Tan Sao or as a punch, comes through, and then from here I've got the opportunity to snap down. I come through, I open the palm up, sink my elbow down and bring his head down to the floor. From here, it opens up a variety of attacks that you can use, yeah? So, Carlson's turn, from top Bong Sao, reaches through with like a strike. Opens up to, yeah, snap down at the back of the head. Now, of course, he's given himself a gigantic advantage because now I'm looking at the floor and my power's not facing him. So there's a lot of opportunities for attack there. Snap downs are also another movement from wrestling. My father and uncles were all wrestlers, so they showed me this stuff when I was a kid, but it's really become quite popular now in the grappling world with like MMA, wrestling and jiu-jitsu as well. So these tie really well into your Wing Chun because those opportunities are often there, yeah, where you can use these movements. Bang, bang. Alrighty, a couple more times. Maybe we can get this so they can see. So Carlson, you can use it at any opportunity that you've come through. It doesn't just have to be from the top Bong Sao, but that's just a good place to start practice. Carlson reaches through, bang, he's come through. He latches straight down, good. Actually, Carlson brings up another good point there with what he did, is that as he snapped down, he stepped back and kind of opened the space up. That's also fine as well. It's usually actually better, it can be. Look, if you can bring the head down and you're staying here, that's great, right? If your power is good enough to do that. But if not, it's good to step out of the way and clear the space because now you've got a good flank on them here, yeah? So on and so forth. Okay, so snap downs. Take turns, one for one, playing with those. Don't be too aggressive with your partner straight away, especially if you're a bit older and you're, not as young and robust as you used to be. Just practice those movements. They're good ones to tie into your training, and then what you can do is you can once again practice them in conditional Luk Sao. So the only condition is that we're both going to try and go for snap downs, from our Luk Sao, yeah? So you can actually work on stopping them and going for them as well. Okay, any questions? Put them into our community, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.